anyways, okay. So, this is episode 8 of Together Time at Sundown. And we're a little late. The sun is pretty down. But we got a good topic today. The topic is emotion. Emotions. That's right. So, let's just get right into it. What is an emotion?
Something that you feel inside.
Nice. That couldn't put it in better layman's terms. Like, that's it. That's something that you feel inside. The written dictionary definition says it's a natural instinctive state of mind driving from one's circumstances, mood, or relationships with others.
Disconnected arrow.
Right? It's all a bunch of fancy words with what you said. All right.
Disconnected arrow.
So, for you, what is the hardest emotion to deal with?
Anger.
Anger? You think anger is like the hardest one, the one that you just have the least amount of control?
With technology. If you are angry with technology, you're done.
I'm
done for.
So you got, okay.
Well,
that's probably
actually,
pretty honest.
just let me actually think.
I mean, it's not a bad answer. It's pretty spot on, I would think. But it's you. You know, it's your answer. For sure. But emotions...
Well, I feel anger every time, but like sadness at school because I don't want people to see me cry. That's just embarrassing.
Yeah, I can feel that. Right? We don't... So sometimes it's hard to be like... Have real emotions around other people.
Yes.
Yeah? It is. And sometimes you'll find people that you feel more comfortable doing that with. And those are good friends. Those are good people to have around.
Yeah, like Aiden, Kayla, Naomi, Peyton, they don't really care.
It's not bad to hold back. You know, you don't necessarily want to seem too emotional.
Even if it's with your best friends.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do it. I mean.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right. So, how do you deal with sadness? That goes right into our next question.
Well, I mean, whenever I feel sad, like I just don't talk. And then I just do this, and then I joke. Because I don't like to do, what's it called?
You don't like to cry?
No, I don't cry, skills, like dragon breath.
Oh, I got you. Coping.
Yeah, coping
mechanisms,
skills.
coping skills.
Yeah, I don't like to do them in front of people, so I do go onto my
So you just kind of keep your head down and breathe.
Count to 3 or do anything,
Sadness.
and then I just stop.
And then what? So, do you think about what made you sad? Do you keep thinking about it?
Sort of, but I just be like.
You try not to, right?
I try not to.
Yeah, you got to try to block it out. I mean, but at the same time, you know, once you're in a place where you feel comfortable, then how do you cope with it? Like if you're at home.
I just feel happy. I'm at home and I get to
talk with somebody, you know, try to get, you know, maybe talk to me or your mother.
Yeah,
that's true.
But I don't care if I cry in front of them because when I was first born, I
probably
was screaming like, first born!
Yeah, you cried a little. I don't know if you were sad or just scared right then and there.
I was scared because I just got in the world. I mean, world is scary. It's scary.
Still scary.
All right.
What can you cope? Oh, sorry. What can you do to cope when you're angry?
Screaming in a pillow. That's
Screaming in a pillow.
Whenever I'm home. But whenever I'm really angry, then I just do this. I can't hold it, so I do this.
Right. Yeah.
And then I twitch my eyes.
So screaming in a pillow.
At home.
That works well. About clenching your fists and just kind of putting on a mad face.
Like I twitch my eyes like this. I twitch my eyes like this whenever I'm like this. I do this at first.
Yeah. Twitch your eye a little bit.
If they try to make them stop doing it, try to do it just to try to make them stop a little. If they don't, I do this.
Right. Turn into the Hulk on them. Get you. Yeah.
My face just starts red, and then they stop.
Vein in the forehead pops out a little bit. All right, that's when they know.
That's when they know. Okay,
back away. Back away. All right. So, what is something that makes you happy?
Getting spoiled.
Getting spoiled? Yeah, I know that's right. The freaking FedEx again? How much stuff did we order? Okay, I don't know if it is or not, but what's something that makes you happy?
It looks like a semi. It looks like a semi. See the little...
No, that looks like fucking FedEx. Alright.
It's a semi.
It's not a semi. That's why it's turning its turn signal on. To deliver us a semi.
Alright, guys, 1 second.
Well, I guess packages make me happy. So what makes you happy?
Getting spoiled and...
Spoiled, okay. I'm
going to bed.
Going to bed makes you happy?
Even though I
sometimes getting presents, getting spoiled, that's a good way to put it.
Even though I don't I act like I don't want to, doesn't mean anything. Like why whenever I go in my heated sheet that I just got, guys.
Nice. That's true. Now you're happy. Now you're happy going to bed because you got that heated sheet. Yes. And you're just super cozy in there, and that lamb's wool on it is so soft and woo. Yeah, you're right. Shoot. I wish it would have fit my bed. That would have made me happy.
It doesn't fit my bed as much because still at the end, there's a little bit of white on there. It's not completely all the way, but
it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good on there.
So
it's pretty tight on there.
That's pretty awesome. All right, so
it would all the way fit Azalea's. And I'm like, I will make that fit. I am not letting Azalea have it. I am taking it.
Oh, snap.
And I made it fit.
Mm-hmm. All right, so next question. What is stress or anxiety? What is stress or anxiety?
I can show you anxiety right now. Whenever you freak out and you do this is how my anxiety. I can't my breath is moving everywhere and I gotta get it in place. My chest, my breath, that my heart rate, my heart is right here.
Yeah.
And I gotta get it up. I gotta be. No, I don't even breathe close.
Oh, you just
That's
hold
what
it.
Well, sort of. I do.
Okay. But what is it though? Can you give me a definition?
It's stress.
It's just hard to put into words.
Out a little bit. Whenever I cut my mom trimmed my hair, I did that because I'm I don't know how to turn it out.
Hold on. Cut that part out. Stress is it's by definition in the dictionary, it's our body's response to pressure. And that pressure could be anything. That pressure could be... See,
that's how my pressure goes. It goes right here, and I gotta get it back up.
What's a few things that could cause that pressure? You got...
My mom trimming my hair.
Yeah. Or your...
Me getting a paddling. Surely,
yeah,
I'm
or getting in trouble, or not understanding a certain topic, or struggling with a certain
whenever
thing.
my teacher asks me to do something whenever I'm not paying attention, she just says, Paisley.
Yeah.
I'd be like...
And then that gets your anxiety going because she's calling you out.
And I don't even know what she was talking about. Yep. And then one time I did that and I actually got it right because I listened. Cool. I heard it, but I'm like...
And anxiety, so stress is what causes anxiety. A lot of people get it mixed up, that they're not the same thing. Stress is the pressure. That's the pressure. Anxiety is the feeling of the pressure. So it's worrying about something that usually is uncertain, like that you don't know the outcome to, and that's anxiety. And they can be hard to deal with. It's not easy. You got to find ways that make it easier for you. Think of something, put yourself in a happy place. A lot of people say to do that. If you're angry or sad or any emotion other than happy, you got to put yourself in that happy place. Think of something that you've done way back that really made you happy, or anything that makes you happy, and put yourself there.
One other thing that happened today at all, getting in trouble, standing in front. I was standing in front of the teacher. The other teacher saying I was trying to say that I wanted to try to get another paper. He went right in front of me and he said, "You need to go sit down," and all that. And that was embarrassing because I basically got in trouble in front of the whole entire class.
Right
in front of the teacher too. And
yeah.
I'm like...
And that pretty much answers my next question, which is what can cause you to have stress or anxiety. And I mean, there's a situation right there that you're talking about that obviously caused you a bit of stress and anxiety?
Oh, I have one more.
All
right, so the one I just said, so getting in front of my teacher and getting in trouble right in front of my teacher in front of the whole class. And whenever like somebody says like I say
Alright.
Sorry, like whenever like I say I know I'm right or something like that, and then somebody says, how do you know?
I said
because I know I probably know.
Okay.
And then she looks, and then they look, and they said no.
Yeah.
That's noticing. Like you just
sure.
freaking
sure.
Yeah.
I can understand that. You know, people do some crazy things sometimes to get under your skin, and you know, we just gotta let it slide though, dust it off, be the bigger person, and you know, not worry so much about the little things. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, are emotions a good thing?
Yes, all the way.
Yes.
God made us have emotions, so yes.
Right, and you're right. You know, because without it,
maybe anger is bad, but like sadness, you're just letting your feelings out.
I think they're all good because they all play a centrifugal part of dealing with the constant stresses that we have and throughout a day.
Because if emotions were there, we would be screaming in front of classes. We wouldn't doing all that.
We wouldn't be doing anything.
We would just be doing this.
We would almost be lifeless, you know? Like, if you were born incapable of feeling anything, what do you think you would do with your life? If you had no emotions, if you couldn't be sad, you couldn't be happy, you couldn't be glad, you could just exist. And that's it.
Lazy. Just lazy. Just
sure.
Walk around like ogres, the ogres doing clothes like this.
Looking at your feet, not thinking about nothing. Not caring about nothing, just doing whatever you were programmed to do.
Even if the tornado hit your house, you'd be like,
gotta go to work. Yep. And
they wouldn't go to work. They wouldn't go to work though, because they would not care.
I don't think it takes emotions to go to work. I think it takes just getting up and getting something done. So I still think work would get done, but I don't think once people got home any work would get done. I don't think people would talk to their kids. You know, I don't think you would relate. I don't think you wouldn't think about your problems. You'd just probably tune out of the whole world.
It would be torture.
It would be
torture.
Torture. Absolutely.
Torture.
It really wouldn't be great. But that's why emotions aren't a bad thing. And you know, sometimes you hurt, sometimes you're happy. But you walk through this life to find a way to cope with it and try to find a way to make it work for you. And that's all that matters. Like, for real. And without emotions, you couldn't do that. So,
and what I mean
they're
about,
kind of a blessing.
Whenever I mean about, like, the emotion thing about, it was just like a, whatever, metaphor.
Yeah.
About the black and white. I don't mean, like it's
black
gonna
and
be
white.
black and
white.
No,
I get it.
It's
I
just
get
a
it.
metaphor. I'm like,
it would
be. It would definitely, most definitely feel
There'd
like
be
it,
gray everywhere.
Everywhere.
I agree with that. And we probably wouldn't even color our houses. Everything probably would be gray. Like, or black or white. Like, I get it.
Colored.
Because colors, yeah, they do replicate emotion a little bit. But either way, you know, they're not a bad thing. And it's just life and a way to learn and figure out what it is we got, you know, what it is, how whatever.
You can't talk today.
But it is what it is. And I guess, you know, that's kind of going to end this episode today. And,
episode 8.
Wait, hold on. And I hope that, you know, y'all watch this and maybe...
Speaking of which...
Maybe like and subscribe a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe, yeah. That's your choice.
That's your choice.
Don't do it if you want to.
Don't do it if you don't want to.
If you want to, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean...
And here's what we're talking about.